summer left, love could not be found. Where were you? I need you last winter. When the winter came, you went further south, parting from love's nest, leaving me in doubt. Where were you? I needed you like right now. Our love's at an end, but you say now you've changed. But tomorrow will reflect love's face. When the winter came, you further south, through the bitter winds, love cannot be found. Where were you when I needed you last winter, my love, my love, my love.
Hey there, music lovers. It's the D-Man here, coming live from my basement again with a new episode of Shine the Light. Today we're going to shine the light on an artist that I knew nothing about until I decided to do an in-store with this artist at the store that I managed, Sound & Market Record Store. That artist was Vivian Sessoms, Harlem's own, and she came down to promote this CD at the time, which was their new album called All Bright, featuring Vivian Sessoms. And this was a CD with her partner and good friend Chris Parks, who also came down with her to do the in-store. They performed for us, they signed autographs, they met fans, and I was never more pleased getting a chance to hear the album because it had so many great songs on it, from the first song to the last. Actually, what I want to do is I want to give you just a taste of one of the songs that was my favorite off of that album, which is called Love Can Turn You Around. And so get a little just a little snippet of that song, and we'll be right back. That song is called Love Can Turn You Around, off of the All Bright CD featuring Vivian Sessoms. And love can really turn you around, turn us around, turn things around. And so if there's anything that we need more of, is some love, because there's a lot of hate going on in the world today. And so if we could just learn to love ourselves and love our family and friends just a little bit more, this world would be a little bit better. Now, we started off this show with the video by Vivian Sessoms performing the song, the Stevie Wonder classic, Superwoman, Where Were You When I Needed You, with her own rendition of that song, which I really enjoyed when I saw that. But I wanted to really introduce you all to this Superwoman called Vivian Sessoms, as after the All Bright album, she went ahead and released two more albums, one called Life and one called Life 2. And that's what we want to focus on today, because this year of 2020 she released the album called Life 2, and one of the songs that are on the album is one of the songs we want to highlight and spotlight for this show, which is a song she did, I Can't Breathe. And based on all the things that are going on with police brutality, you know, and the brutal assassinations and murders of black, you know, people today in the world, that song is very powerful, and it's a necessary voice that we need to hear. And so I want to play that video in its entirety and give a listen to it, and hopefully it speaks to your mind, your heart, and your spirit.
I heard a brother got cuffed while waiting for a coffee. My white friend said, let's wait for the whole story.
Don't touch my phone.
Girl, what about your phone?
20 shots straight out of movie scene.
Hello.
They like blood in the water. Did they really kill that
Mom. Huh?
She dreaming
Who is it?
right there. She waking up to a nightmare.
Hello? Yeah, this is she.
is filled with fear. Because I don't see Mabel to catch my breath now that you're not here. Oh, to take me in your arms and tell me all will be well.
I can't breathe. Oh God, I can't breathe.
Since I last laid eyes on your baby, I've been living in hell, and
Are you listening, God? I don't believe that you're listening. How long and how much more?
I can't breathe. Said I can't eat. Ain't got no appetite. There ain't nothing can fulfill me. So I don't even try. No, no. So my mama, she begged me. She said, little girl, hold on. But I ain't got no fight left within me, and no desire to be strong.
So when you're out there with your boys and they roll up on you, look at me, son, I'm talking to you. When they roll up on you, put your hands out, say yes. Don't need no lip, don't need no back talk. All you need to do is walk away from that confrontation safely. Again, cops, you, hands up, safe.
Said I can't. I can't. Oh, I can't breathe. I can't sleep. And baby, I don't cry, no. Said I wanna see you in my dreams, but I'm afraid to close my eyes. 'Cause when I dream, I remember what they did to you. It's losing you all over and over again. That's gonna tear me into. How can I breathe? How can I eat? How can I sleep?
She died the day he died. She had a team of doctors at Georgetown working around the clock on her, trying to figure out what was killing her. They could not. They begged me to do an autopsy. We did an autopsy. We still don't know exactly what killed my mom. And I swear to her, but she died from a broken heart.
And that song is called I Can't Breathe. Hopefully it speaks to your mind, your heart, and your spirit. We need artists that are willing to speak to societal ills and what's going on in the world with their music. I mean, I grew up during a time where we had people like Marvin Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, Donny Hathaway, the Isley Brothers, you know, groups and artists that weren't afraid to use their music as a way to speak to what's going on and use their voice as a way to inspire people to be better with their music. And we need artists to be able to do that. We need voices like that, especially in times like this. We need to hear your voice. Because if we don't support you, artists like Vivian who do songs like I Can't Breathe, if we don't support them, then why would artists ever go out on a limb and speak about societal ills, talk about what's going on with police brutality, talk about what's going on with racism and sexism and stuff like that? Why would they ever do it if we don't support them? They're trying to speak to us so that we can deal with what's going on and also be better than what it is. That's what music is supposed to do. It's supposed to speak to our soul and make us better human beings and make us better people. That song, I Can't Breathe, you know, we see images of police brutality, and that's some of the things that's going on in the world today. And so we want stuff like that to stop, and that's why we need to be able to speak to it. And so I just want to share just a little bit, get on the soapbox real quick, and speak to, in particular, my black brothers out there. The message is it's time for us to step up. It's time for us to become the kings that we are called to be, the royalty that's within us. It's time for us to share our talents, our gifts into the earth to make this a better place. And if we're kings, then we're also called to take care of our queens, take care of our children, protect our women, make sure that they're well taken care of, and we ourselves not hurting them. And us to inspire and to show our kids how to be better people, be better human beings, and to also take their gifts and talents and make things better. That's what we need to do as black men, and if we do that, this place will be better. We know that there's so many things that are geared towards trying to stop us from becoming, but it doesn't mean that we stop trying to be royal, and that's what we're called to be. And so my message is to you, black man, to improve yourself and for us to be better than what we've been. And if we would do that, we would find the ways to stop killing one another, and at the same time protecting our communities so that others don't come around and try to kill us as well. And so that's the message that I want to get across, inspired by a song like I Can't Breathe by Vivian Sessoms. I thank you, Vivian, for ushering in your voice to speak to what's going on in the world. Now that's what we need more of. We need artists like Vivian doing that, and so please support artists like Vivian. You can get her new album, Life 2, if you go to her website, viviansessoms.com. You can pick it up along with some of the older material, as well as going like iTunes or Amazon, wherever you get your music from. You should be able to find Vivian Sessoms' album called Life 2. I thank you so very much for your support over the time of doing shows like this. And I hope you continue to support Euphoria Media and the shows that we continue to do. Whatever it is that you think we should be doing or what we can do to better to improve, just leave it in some comments below, and we'll get to it. And again, I just want to thank you again for just being a part of what we do here as we continue to shine the light.